Alright, I think it's time to get this show on the road. What's up, Space Gamers? I'm Astro Nesto, and welcome to this late night, early Sunday morning stream, or Saturday morning stream, depending on where you're at. Well, it's a late one for me. This stream's kind of a big deal for me, and I'm a little nervous about it, actually, because this is my first official stream on Twitch. So I'm hoping everything works out well with that. We're also simul streaming to YouTube at the same time, so one of the reasons why I started late was trying to figure out all the technical stuff to get it all to work. So hopefully that's going good, and hopefully we got a new audience going. So if you're new here, thanks for checking out the stream. I'm a sci-fi nerd with a passion for space games and content creation, if you're new around here. I also usually put out content and live streams on YouTube. There should be, if you're on Twitch, there should be a link down in the description. Please check out the YouTube channel. But, anyway, just happy to be here, and if all goes well, I'll be adding Twitch to the live streams as well, too. So, looking forward to getting to know all of you guys, and hopefully you'll join me for some adventures in the verse. A lot of my content's based around Star Citizen, because that's the game I play the most, but I still play other sci-fi games like Elite Dangerous, No Man's Sky. I think recently I tried out some Fallout 76, and I want to get back into Star Trek Online, so it's a lot of fun I want to have, and a lot of fun I want to have with you guys, because I tend to learn the most about games by playing it with other people, so hope you'll join in with that. In addition to playing some games, also, we do giveaways. So right now this is a giveaway for an Avenger Titan starter package that I'll be giving away when the channel hits 342 subscribers on YouTube, which I know is a small number and it's a small channel, but hey, we're trying to grow, and I really appreciate everyone who's helping me out with growing. So my way of giving back is by giving away some ships from time to time. So if you want a chance to win this ship, just leave a comment on one of my streams. Only on YouTube though, unfortunately. Don't have Twitch set up quite yet, so you have to go over there, subscribe to the channel, and leave a comment. We're only 2 subscribers away before we give this one away, so this might be a good chance to jump in this weekend to get it. Alright, and with that, I usually like to get into some of the week's news and see what's been going on in the world of gaming and also Star Citizen while I bring up the game, because it takes a little while to load. So let's get into some news. Alright. Looks like I left it on the free flight page, which we'll talk about in a second. I wanted to open up, though, first talking about Electronic Arts. Recently, they had been in the news because I believe the EA boss over there basically made some comments that they were phasing out single-player games, and they didn't see any value in it, and that they wanted to do multiplayer games. And then there seemed to be a lot of internet backlash about that, and he had to go back and retract it and clarify his comments, from what I understand. I haven't read all the articles. This one's from Destructoid, which has a great picture, by the way, describing all of this. But it looks like Kotaku did a follow-up article saying, they came back out and said, no, they're not killing single-player games, but they want every game to have, multiplayer elements to it, which, if you read between the lines, I think they're kind of talking about microtransactions here. I don't know. I have some mixed feelings on this, and I'm still reading this as a developing story, but I'm only bringing it up because I just wanted to get you guys' thoughts on this, because to me, I love multiplayer games, especially because I get to play with other people and stream with you guys and chat and all that other stuff, but I think there's a lot of value in single player games. I mean, every now and then I just want to play a single player game, like the last Star Wars game that came out. I keep on wanting to say Knights of the Old Republic, but that's not what it was. But that was an excellent example of a single-player adventure game. That was awesome. If anybody's out there, correct me on that. But yeah, I don't know. I'm not a very big fan of EA and what they've done. I mean, I'm a huge fan of Mass Effect, but I feel like the franchise kind of took a dip recently and stuff like that. So I don't know. I feel like EA is a little out of touch with gamers. So just would like to know what you guys think about that and what your thoughts are on that. Anyway, moving along, let's talk about some Star Citizen. So we're in the middle of a free flight weekend. Actually, I think it's a week, right? And I believe they call it the Foundation Festival, which they do every year, and there's a guide system, and veteran players are encouraged to help out new players, and as a result, also there's a free flight event going on, so there's a selection of free ships that you can try out and stuff like that, which I think is definitely worth checking out if you're a new player. I don't know if it's necessarily the best time as far as server performance, but definitely something worth checking out. Hey Errol, glad to see you again. Welcome back to the stream, our first multi-stream, so I'm glad to have you, a familiar face out there. How are you doing this weekend? But anyway, if you're new to Star Citizen, probably a good time to check it out. For those of us not so new, I think with the new PTU coming out, there's some stuff in there that is worth checking out that I can't wait to dive into today. So we'll see some of that. And there's also some new ship sales apparently. So maybe we should do a best and bad buys. Why not? Just for some fun. All right, let's dive into that real quick, and I'll give you my thoughts on some of these ships and whether they're worth your pennies. All right, and thanks, Errol, by the way. Definitely appreciate all the support as usual with the stream, and yeah, it's been a journey trying to get this thing to work with Restream, but it seems to be working. I'm pretty impressed with it so far. Anyway, starting us out with the sale, we've got the $40 Dragonfly Black. This is a hover vehicle in the game. It's one of the few two-seater, I think it's the only two-seater hover bike in the game right now. And it's not for a bad price, but even though it is kind of tempting at $40, I think most of us who have played the game for a long time can kind of agree that hover vehicles are really cheap in game, so you probably want to spend that $40 on a starter ship instead, But hey, if you're not new to the game and you've been around for a while and, I don't know, you just have $40 laying around, maybe it's not such a bad thing, or maybe you might want to buy a full game. Anyway, I'm going to pass on this one, call it a bad buy. Sorry, Dragonfly Black. As much as I love Drake, you are a bad buy. Alright, moving along to the Avenger Titan. This is one of the ships I always talk about. It's one of my favorites. I think this is the starter ship to get. In my opinion, it's one of the most versatile ones, especially because for a starter ship, you have the ability to store some vehicles in the back. I wish I had some more pictures here. Usually this one is a little bit more than most starter ships. I think starters usually around $45. And I think this one usually averages around $65. So it looks like it's on sale for $55. Not a bad deal. If you try out the free fly event and you really end up liking Star Citizen, I would kind of steer people towards this one. So let's give it a good buy. This one's probably going to be the best buy of the day. All right, moving along. Let's talk about the Arrow. Arrow's a great light fighter. The Arrow's a great light fighter. It's starting at $75 here USD, which now you're starting to get into a little bit of a higher price range. Again, fighters are really relatively reasonably priced within the game, so you can easily earn whatever the value is. I don't know off the top of my head what it is, but get some mining going, some missions going. You can easily afford a fighter like this. So it's probably not something I would recommend investing in. That $75 would probably be better well spent going towards something like a Cutlass Black that's more versatile and can do a lot more things. So for that reason alone, even though this is a great ship and it's fun to fly, especially for low flying, one of the fastest ships in the game, in my opinion, it's still going to be a bad buy. Definitely buy this one in game. Save that money. All right, let's see what else they've got for us. Ooh, speaking of the Cutlass Black, let's talk about this one real quick. So the Cutlass Black is the do-all ship in Star Citizen, right? It may not be the most attractive looking ship out there. It may not have a bathroom. It may have a paper-thin hull. But, this is, in my opinion, it's like the muscle car of the game. You can do a little light cargo with this. You can carry your rocks in here, some light vehicles. You know, you can even upgrade the turrets on it. It's got a turret, so you know you can do some multiplayer crew action in this one. So, you know, this is pretty much the, I don't know what you would call this. I mean, it's a medium ship, but it's the middle of the road ship that I think can launch you into pretty much any career that you want to get into. You know, you can't do space mining with this one, but like I mentioned, you can at least have a rock in the back and then pull it out. So, yeah, there's a lot you can do with this. So, if I was looking at the arrow that we were just talking about for $75, I would probably save that and try to reach towards this ship if you're thinking about spending that much money. You know, but definitely try out the free fly event. I'm having a hard time getting that out there. You know, and see if this one is actually for you. As a matter of fact, almost everybody has a cutlass in game, I bet. So you could probably just ask in local chat, hey, does anybody have a cutlass I could borrow? You know, and I'm sure they would let you ride in theirs. I have one myself, so if you see me in game, feel free to shout out. Hey, Bromway, how's it going out there? We got the double yays going on. Oh, well, for some reason I see double. But anyway, welcome to my first multi-stream. Hope you're having a good weekend. Love to see you guys with the familiar faces out there on this nerve-wracking day for me. Nerve-wracking because of the technical side of it, but also nerve-wracking because, you know, Twitch is Twitch. I mean, you know, I'm used to YouTube, but this is a whole new audience for me, so looking forward to it. Anyway, moving along, let's talk about, well, I forgot to give the cutlass the goodbye, right? Well, I shouldn't give it a goodbye because it's $100. Let's just give it an okay buy. Because $100 is a lot to spend on a virtual starship, but I think if you do spend it on this one, you know, it could possibly be the last ship you have to buy, more or less. However, I'm not a fan of its durability. Yes, Earl says, Cutlass Black, great daily driver, just avoid the steel. Yep, the steel. Should it be S-T-E-A-L? I happen to have a steel because I was trying to review it, so maybe I'll pull that one out today. But, yeah, not much use for the steel. Although it does look cool, as cutlasses go. Alright, let's talk about the Prospector real quick. So I think I mentioned ship mining a little bit earlier. This one is good for making money. It's not really great for pirate attacks. They really got to do something about that because this hull can be ripped apart quite easily. I think they need to add another shield generator to this one for me personally, because it's definitely bait out there for players that want to troll you or whatnot. But putting that aside, as far as opening it up to the mining profession and everything like that, this ship is definitely a moneymaker. And if you like just chilling around space, flying around, enjoying the scenery, and getting some mining in, this one is great for making money and basically opening up a lot of the larger ships to you. So the only problem with it is that at $155, I have a hard time recommending this ship at $155. And I struggle with saying it's an okay buy because at $155, I really think you should be getting something else. So I'm going to give it a bad buy, even though I think it's a great niche ship. I think you should probably earn this one in game with your Titan or Cutlass. Work towards buying this one if you're thinking about going into mining. But mining is also something, if you're new to the game, you should definitely try it out and see if it's for you. I happen to like mining a lot though, but I'm more into logistical gameplay like, you know, hauling, mining, that sort of stuff, and flying around. But yeah, if you're into combat, this is definitely not one you're going to get a lot of mileage out of. Alright, let's see what else they've got. Looks like the last one they're offering is the Mercury Star Runner, which this happens to be my daily driver. Mine's called the Astro Duck, the most infamous data smuggling ship in the galaxy. Or one day I will make it that when data running comes into the game. But anyway, Mercury Star Runner, great ship. As far as its cargo, it's kind of like a light cargo ship, but it also can do data mining and data, I forget what they call it, data theft, I guess, more or less. Although that gameplay isn't in the game quite yet, but that gives it an extra role that only a few other ships can do. But I really love the ship for the fact that you can make decent money with its hauling capacity. I believe it's got like around, what is it, 260 SEU? Maybe I'm overestimating. But Anyway, you've got that. I believe you can hold 2 rocks in there. You can kind of squeeze those in there. Definitely like maybe 3 or 4 hover bikes in there. It's got crew quarters, 2 turrets. This is a good middle of the road ship, and the handling's pretty decent as well too. Those Crusader ships are well known for that. The only problem is this price tag here at 260. I mean, I think this was great when it was first introduced. If you got it at the early price, but at 260, you gotta really love this ship. So while it is a great ship, I'm gonna have to give it a bad buy. I don't know what you guys think, but definitely I would hold off on getting this one, or maybe reach into it, you know. But of course, if you've got the money and you really like a ship, just go out there and do it, right? Treat yourself a little bit. I know I've done quite a bit of that. But anyway, that's my take on the free fly ships. Looks like we've got some Foundation Festival starter packs as well too. Well, this is interesting here. The Aurora at $40, I think that's a good deal. Usually typically $45, but to just get into this game at $40 and you have a good middle of the road ship here that can do pretty much all of the basic missions. I think you can do some basic bounty hunting with this one, some package delivery missions, a lot of the early stuff, even, you know, go do some derelicts, and you could probably do some looting with this one as well too. So for a new player, I think this one's a really good deal. You know, and at $40, it's less than a lot of AAA games are right now. So let's give it the Best Buy. So I guess we got 2 Best Buys today, between this one and the Avenger Titan. Now this one here, the Origin 100i, the more upscale starter ship out there. I happen to like these ships a lot too, but it does have its problems. You know, it's an Origin ship, so the trade-off is with the style, you're going to lose some functionality. This one doesn't have a lot of SUs of cargo that it can carry. Neither does the Aurora either, but you're paying a little bit more for this one. The handling's pretty good though. I mean, Origin ships are well known for that. It does have a bed to log out in, so I would probably say this is a little bit better to have than a Mustang. And at $52, it's actually not a bad price for this. You know, you're only paying a little bit more. You're paying that luxury tax because it's, you know, the fancy Origin, but looking at these 2 ships, I'd rather have this in my garage, right? I'd rather pick up my Dayton 100i than an Aurora MR, right? So for that reason, I'm actually going to give this one an okay buy. I'm struggling with it. I would actually probably say it's a borderline okay to good buy at $52. But this is a pretty decent starter ship in my opinion. All right. Well, I think that's going to round it up for the Foundation Festival. So let's get on into the PTU. My first time logging in this week, and I know there's been some changes, some things they've added. I heard there's a racetrack out there, which I want to check out. And let's see if they've, I believe last time I was in there, I found some of the derelict sites, but there weren't those hostile NPCs running around. I think they've added some of that. So let's get into the PTU and see what kind of trouble we can get into. I hope I bought 20. Did I buy 200? Oh wow, I might have bought a lot. Because I see I'm like way down on money right now. Oh well. I could sell them back, right? Holy crap. That is a lot of pyro multi-tools. Alright, we're in luck. Finally some luck, people. Got some daylight going. Alright, now it looks like that's the track right there. Let's go in for a closer look, shall we? actually be a good ship for flying around the track in. Although I'm feeling a little bit of some drift. I forgot what the atmosphere is like on Clio, so we're about to find out. Ah, this looks impressive. For those of you who grew up in the 80s like me, this reminds me of Thunderdome. I didn't see the latest Mad Max movie. I don't know if they brought Thunderdome back for that. But that was a big movie. Mel Gibson, Tina Turner. Alright, try to find some appropriate music for this. Couldn't find anything. We'll just go with my combat tracks. Wow. Oh, no, 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 no. Well, that didn't last very long. Just had one of those nights. Sorry about that, folks. I should have turned down the speed just a little bit. Getting used to the atmosphere in Clio. And you know the tragedy of this? The tragedy of this is that I lost one of my multi-tools. So now I'm down to 199 multi-tools. Anyway, I could say I saw the track. Let's go back. Are you a Star Citizen also? Today we're cruising the Verse to check out the new track. I believe this one was created by a player group. It's a racing group, I believe. Some Elite Dangerous Refugees started, called XGR. They have some really cool racing events. I think I saw one of their videos where they're racing in the river on Microtech. Yeah, there's my corpse. I think we have a chance to recover my multi-tool. Shall we find out? Alright, let's take a warm-up lap before we go too crazy, right? Okay, you're new? Well, welcome to the Verse. Great time to try it out for free. There's a free fly event going on. You won't see this content because I'm in the public test universe right now, but there's a lot of other great stuff going on. I'm gonna see if I can recover my my corpse first. Yeah, feel free to hang out if you have any questions. Definitely ask. I don't think I'm gonna find my body in there. Shrapnel. Yeah, I think it's gone for good, folks. It's really tight. Should I try this? Yeah. Let's not push my luck and thread the needle right now. Let's find that multi-tool first. Because I forgot to grab one of my 200 multi-tools before I left. I should call this the multi-tool stream. This is called the Pisces Expedition. It's, I believe it's classified as one of the starter ships. But it's not on sale. I could show you, we can talk about some of the starter ships in just a second. I just want to see if I can find my corpse first. But yeah, Star Citizen is a great game, got a lot of potential, but it's, you know, still in its infinite alpha, so if you don't like bugs, if you need a finished product, this may not be the game for you. But the game has so much potential that I think the bugs are worth it. I just heard another ship, so it looks like we've got company here. I think that multi-tool is lost, folks. I'm not willing to go in there. Yeah, this is looks like a fun track to be in. Especially if the weather conditions are like this for a race, right? I'm just not sure how they did it. It looks like they were racing in this trench, possibly. Yeah, I thought I heard the thrusters of another ship nearby, and this racetrack is kind of new. It was just added in PTU, so a lot of people are coming to check it out. It's kind of an Easter egg the developers left in there. But yeah, there's really no game quite like Star Citizen. You can walk around, fly your ship. Let's see if we can squeeze through here. We did it. Nice. Gotta celebrate the little victories. But yeah, this game's all about living your second life in space out. And all the ships have interiors that you can walk around. It's really neat. I do hear somebody by me. I'm not sure where he is. Let's see. There is somebody around here. I want to race him. Take him down with my little ship. Let's try to do some more threading here. I feel like I hear the thrusters, but it could just be heavy winds. What do you guys think? This is a cool place to have a race though, because I can imagine a lot of vehicles wiping out. I think what I'm going to do is see if the outpost is nearby and see if I can pull up some ground vehicle like a mule. Speaking of ground vehicles, there's a new one that looks like it's making an appearance in PTU. It's a variant on the Atlas platform, a variant of the Ballista and Spartan. So this one looks like it has a turret on the back, so that looks pretty cool. Ooh, I don't know, guys. Can we thread that? No, we can't. Let's not be stupid. This looks great though. This looks like a lot of fun. Yeah, he was probably above me. I think you're right about that. He or she. Let's not be sexist, folks. Yeah, I'm liking this. Oh no. Oh no! Oh my god, I was still wearing my hospital gown. Did you see that? Well, at least I didn't lose a multi-tool. I wish I was recording the stream. That was pretty awesome. See my body with the hospital gown just like, ricocheting off the metal there. Monster time.
Quantum travel complete.
We've now reached Junior P. Future Bay. Yeah, whatever. My guy looks so bored right now. He's like, why couldn't there be an orbital marker nearby? Like that, he's got his eyes like all up like, God, this is boring. God, man. Why did I take this mission? Alright, time to burn up in atmosphere, people. One of my favorite graphics there. But luckily the Astro Duck's a very fast ship, so we should get there soon. I was fighting with my package, so I totally missed that we're approaching a crash site. on deck. You're approaching a derelict site. I don't see it. I think I see a speck of something. There we go. Ah, yes. Looks like the pilot was trying to low fly. And he had an unfortunate accident. Not unlike myself at the racetrack. That ship's in several pieces. Well, let's see if we can solve this case and find something to sell for some extra money. I think we desperately need another system. Me personally, I miss Levski's, so I wish they would have put Nix back in the game. Even if it's not as exciting, I think that it would have just, you know, given us something new to go to. That's weird. Apparently the ground here is unstable. And my ship is not quite on the ground. Perhaps it would be wise to go back in and reset her back down. Because I would hate to be in a situation where I can't get back into the ship. Alright, I think this will be a better, more stable spot for us. The ship isn't the best ship for salvaging, I'll admit that. Probably the Pisces that I crashed was better for this. What I like about this ship is, you know, on a good night we can do everything with it, so. Like after this mission, we'll see where the winds take us. Love is a strong word. I did actually enjoy my time there. I was just a drama queen about it. So I'm not ashamed to add a little drama sometimes. Sometimes it's needed. Especially when you play a game that's never complete. Actually, since we're drawing parallels, I guess both of those games are always in perpetual development. Oh, look at this. Could this be the man we were sent to find? I almost landed on him. Yeah, he's not wearing a helmet. That's not gonna work. Yeah, this was our victim. At least the first crewman. Looks like he befell a terrible fate. Somebody make him take his helmet off? Well, I feel bad for him, but times like this, you should just take their stuff, right? So that's what we're gonna do. I'll take this, and these, and these two. I mean, it's going to go to waste on this guy, right? Oh well. There's a chance for us for that multi-tool investment to pay off. Whoa, this is some major wind. It's actually blowing my ship. Oh no. This isn't good. This is terrible. It's blowing the Astroduck into this derelict ship. What kind of hellish planet is this? That I can blow a ship the size of the duck around. This, freelancer didn't stand a chance. You ask a good question. Did I, in fact, turn the engines off? I thought I did as per procedure on board, but you never know. So let's find out. Those were my first thoughts. Yeah, this guy's armor looks great on me, doesn't it? And his loss is my gain. Wow, look at this, guys. As a matter of fact, if we don't get control of the situation soon, this could get ugly.
All hands on deck. I imagine these men had families. It's a tough outing, isn't it? Talk about tough conditions. More than this crew perished. Alright. This might be tough, these might be rough conditions, but we've got a job to do. And I intend to do it. Hey, these are really savage conditions. Barely moved down here. Let's find these crewmen and just get out of here. I hate cold weather. Strange. Maybe they flew out of the cockpit forward. What do you guys think? It's a good thing you let me know there's a time limit. I'm really bad at reading these missions. That's really cool that it crashed like this, but yeah. What I wouldn't give for a tricorder right now or some sort of scanner. If there's any dead bodies under the ship. These conditions are terrible. If I never come back to this planet, it'll be too soon. Yes, I'm not very good at looking at my survival estimates, so I'm glad you brought this up. You can see in the lower left, he's warming up a little before the hyperthermia sets in. My guy's all messed up. His vision's blurred. We have a minor injury detected. Did I bring that med gun with me? I did not, of course. Left leg injury, severity 3. It's okay. I'm a man's man, I can handle it. Can hobble around on a broken leg and... I'm no stranger to near-death experiences. He's not looking too good right now, guys. welcome to Backseat Gaming here. Anything to help my gaming.
Yeah, I thought we could handle it with just one good leg, but now we've got two bad legs. So close though, we only have to find two more. I don't think there's any way I can survive out there. Those conditions are just too rough. And I unfortunately forgot to equip my med gun with me. Next time when I take the ship back to the port, I'll have to remember to add some extra stuff. Ugh, yeah, he's... And I'm trying to tough it out, I'm trying to be a man, but, yeah. Comes a time in a man's life where he needs to seek medical attention through a doctor in the house. Sad leaving defeat with no credits, but at least I got that man's armor. Kind of sad. We'll never know what happened to those other two men. I imagine they had family out there. They aren't really giving us a lot of time to land, are they? They're already closing the door as soon as you cross that line. Like a boss.
Warning, you are blocking an active flight lane. Please vacate the vicinity.
Sounds like somebody's gonna get another ticket. I'm back. Going back to my second home, the medical clinic. I need a doctor. What's that? Health insurance?
Attention emergency staff. Gun accident inbound. Pretty big ones. Team stand by.
Or, yeah, roommate. What if I had like a worse injury and I just couldn't walk there?
Let me know if there's anything I can help you with.
If anyone has seen a green and black carry-all,
Well, I guess there's beds. I think medical gameplay is going to be kind of interesting. For all those healer types out there. Alright, room 8. That's right, guys, I'm checking into rehab. Sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. It's part of being a spaceman. Or a space woman. I don't think I've ever survived with this much of an injury. The thing is, I wonder how I broke my legs in the first place. Yeah, sign me up for the medical care package. Oh, yeah. Technically, I broke both ankles, my knees, shins. That's a minor injury? What's a major one like? It's kind of funny I could choose to just fix one leg. That's right, any mission you could hobble away from is a good one. Where they taught me into service when I was getting my star citizenship. Oh yeah, there we go. New legs. Feels like new. Not bad at all. This is one of the few times I'm walking away from the hospital and I didn't actually die, so that's a win-win in my book, if you ask me. Anyway, I think I want to end it on a high note, so I think I'm going to wrap up my first multi-stream here. Really appreciate you guys hanging out and helping me out as we navigate this crazy world we call the PTU. Definitely, if you get a chance, please check out the YouTube channel, like and subscribe. I'll probably be back again tomorrow night for more high-flying adventure. Probably in live though. PTU is a little janky for me, but we had a lot of fun exploring and seeing different things. And we got our little victory dance in, so... Anyway, thanks for joining. Enjoy the free flight, everybody. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday. 07. And I'll see you next time.